Local news affects your life, giving you the confidence and clarity to make better decisions every day. You can support that with a digital subscription. Visit inforum.com/subscribe to sign up today.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It is July 14th today. Yeah. Lisa and Scott here with you, and Robert once again filling in for Lydia. We'll get his toasty forecast here once again in just a moment. But of course, before we start, I always like to remind you we're live on Facebook every weekday morning with your top news and weather headlines. Love it when you join us live. Love it when you leave a message or a comment, but it stays on your feed throughout the day. So you can watch it whenever it works best for you or check it out as a podcast. Just go to inforum.com/podcast and look for the Inforum Minute.
All right. It's been some good pool weather lately. Another day. It's going to be hot out there. Scorcher, dangerously hot again for a lot of us.
We're looking at another extreme heat warning. This time, actually, areas along and north of Highway 2 are actually no longer in those extreme heat warnings, in which they're actually in the 80s, but can't say the same for the rest of us. Fargo, high around 95 today. It's going to be really hot outside, and also for jumping in the water, that's going to be great, of course, but the sun's going to provide a UV index around a 9, so that means a burn time of around 15 minutes. Ooh. You're going to want to be putting on that sunscreen, reapplying, staying hydrated. That sun can really drain you quickly.
Yeah, it can. You get tired being out there. If you are going to be outside doing workouts or working or whatever it might be, like you said, take all those precautions.
Exactly.
So it stays pretty warm, stays pretty hot for us the rest of this week, it seems. But there is a little relief next week.
Yeah, once we get to Sunday, more so Monday and next week, as you mentioned, we do get down to around 80 degrees, which is seasonal for this time of the year. So nice. Actually a pretty normal-ish July week next week. But
normal-ish,
of course, but we still have the heat wave to go through right now. We're still multiple days into this.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Anything else folks need to know about the heat?
I think that's about it. Of course, same thing as yesterday. Just be careful outside, even for short durations of time. You want to be drinking a lot of water, too, because the humidity and the heat and the sun, all three perfect factors, again, just to dehydrate you really quickly and just limit that time outdoors. And if you have shade, utilize it.
And we kind of covered this on First News this morning and yesterday about roads. They can buckle with this heat. And if you have pets and you want to take them out on a walk or something, maybe be careful with that.
Yeah, middle of the day, not a time to be walking the dog. It's just not fair to them. Way too hot for those surfaces. And driving around, just, of course, be careful. Keep a close eye on those roads. But, again, throughout the day, certainly a day to have that AC on full blast.
Oh, yeah. That'll be the case.
What did you say about the humidity? I mean, it's so hot. People aren't talking about the humidity as much.
Yeah, of course. We still have those humidity values in those 60s and 70 dew points. That just means the air is a lot stickier. You're going to be sweating a lot more. So up north, again, a little bit of a break from the humidity, but it's still going to be around throughout the rest of this week.
All right. Yeah. Hot. Robert, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, well, right off the top, I did say today is July 14th, and it's a dark day in Fargo's history. Today marks 3 years since the tragedy that forever changed the Fargo community. A gunman opened fire, killing Officer Jake Wallin and critically injuring officers Andrew Dotis and Tyler Haas, as well as a bystander. The officers were responding to a crash on 25th Street when that shooting happened. Officer Zach Robinson was able to successfully take down the gunman and prevent further tragedy. It is believed that the gunman was headed to the downtown Fargo Street Fair. Officer Wallin was just 23 years old.
A man is dead after a crash in Kitson County, Minnesota. It happened last night about 8 miles northeast of Karlstad. State Patrol says a Ford pickup was driving west when it went off the road and rolled. A 68-year-old man from Karlstad was killed. We are expecting to learn his name sometime today.
Police have arrested 2 teenagers accused of stealing 16 guns from a Fargo business. Investigators say a stolen car was actually driven through the front of a business on 13th Avenue South last Thursday near Hornbachers. The Outdoorsman is the licensed gun dealer at that location. Surveillance video shows 2 people stuffing the guns into bags before leaving in a second vehicle. Officers arrested a 14-year-old during a traffic stop on Friday afternoon and found 4 of those stolen guns in the backpack. A 15-year-old was also arrested later that night with 4 more stolen guns. 8 guns are still missing.
The Clay County attorney is explaining why no charges have been filed against a Dilworth man after a domestic violence incident was caught on camera. The video, which was recorded in 2022, shows Sahar Ramirez being punched by her then husband. Her family released that video after she was recently found dead in what authorities have called an apparent suicide. Clay County Attorney Brian Melton says it was a clear case of domestic violence and that the prosecutor who reviewed the case initially did plan to file charges. But Melton says that decision changed after concerns arose that filing the charges could actually put her at greater risk. You can read more about this complicated case on our website, inforum.com.
Well, the next story is kind of complex as well.
It is very complex.
It's the kind of story you would expect to see in a movie, but it actually happened right here in North Dakota. You're going to hear people talking about this. January 28th, 1988, two families celebrated the birth of their baby boys at the hospital in Grafton. But a mistake at the hospital would change both families' lives for decades. The babies switched at birth and raised by each other's biological families. All these years later, they are now suing the hospital.
Yeah, there's a lot of layers to this story.
Yep.
If you want to watch the story, which you should, you can also go to inform.com and watch it there. Today is Media Day for the Missouri Valley Football Conference, and that includes UND. From 9 to noon today, you can hear straight from the teams. That's going to be live streamed on the Midwest Sports Plus website.
And of course, you'll hear more about Media Day this morning on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo. Plus, NDSU has joined a unique fraternity. Much more on the agreement with Gate City Bank to bring jersey patches to buys and uniforms. Let's talk about today. Hot Mic is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and streaming on inforum.com.
Don't forget, you can get your all-access pass to our website, inforum.com. Just go to inforum.com/subscribe, and you can check out the deals we have available right now.
And join us for our next newscast. That's coming up at 11 this morning, and then we have you covered 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10 tonight.
And we're back with First News tomorrow morning from 5 to 7.
Have a great day, everyone.